So, in today's session, I would like to take HANA S4HANA to connect to Lumira. So what is Lumira? Lumira is self-service BI, rich in visualization. When we are connecting Lumira with HANA S4HANA, when we are connecting Lumira with HANA S4HANA, there is no need of connection. Now this connection is an inbuilt connection that is already provided by SAP. The connection is already inbuilt, that is already provided by SAP. Now let me go to the remote desktop. Let us click on remote desktop connection. Click on connect. Once we click on connect, I'm logging into the remote desktop connection. I click on, so here we can see SAP Lumira. So let me double click on SAP Lumira. Let me double click on the HANA Studio. Just I'm logging to the Lumira and HANA Studio. Let me click OK. Now once I log into the HANA Studio, now here we can see, now I'm at the HANA Studio. Let us expand the system, expand the content. So here we can see there are different packages. So now here we are at the SAP Lumira. Now what we need to do, first click on File. Click New. So here you have an option called Connect to SAP HANA. Double click. So here we can connect to SAP HANA. Select SAP HANA. Provide the server and the port number. So where do you see the server and the port number? Let us go back. Let us right click on System. Click Properties. Click on Additional Properties. So here is the server and the port number, SAP HAN 30015. So I'll go back. I'll give the server and the port number. Instance number is 01. Username is best. And password is W capital welcome 123. So once you provide the username and password, click on connect. Once we click connect, now what it is doing, it's trying to connect to the back end. So here you see, So here I've given the which system I'm connecting. So here I am giving the which system I'm connecting, what is the server name, port number, instance number, username, password, and click next. Once I click next, please see, here you can see all the different views that are connecting to the backend. Now let me go to the backend system. Let me choose any of the package S4HANA. Let me take some package from here. Let me right click on this calculation view and click data preview. Once I click data preview, just I would like to see data preview in the HANA Studio before I could use it in the SAP Lumira. It's trying to load. Let me click on raw data. So here we can see here company code text, actual gross and plan gross. Now what I'm going to do, I'll go back to SAP Lumira and let us see the package S4HANA package S4_PKG. So here we can see S4HANA_PKG. So this is the same package. So whatever the package that we see here, I can see the same package over here. And then let me select this CV_actual_plan_data. And finally, let me click on create. So once I click create, now here it is trying to preparation scanning the source. It's trying to connect to the SAP HANA system. It's connecting to SAP HANA. The connection is successful. So once the connection is successful, now here we can see measures and dimensions. X-axis, Y-axis. Let me select the company code and drag and drop to the dimensions. Drag and drop year. Drag and drop VV010. So if we close the company code, we can only see by year. By the year 2014. So we're able to see data for 2014. Drag and drop the name of the company code. So here we can see, I can click on add filter, click on year, select the required years according to the business requirement. So these are all the selected years. Click apply. Once we click apply, so here you can see, click on. So there are different line charts, clouds, heat maps. So here you can see different heat maps, tree maps. So you have a table, cross tab. But once you click on cross tab, so here you can see year, name of the company code, and plan gross revenues. bubble charts. Geospatial analysis. So like this, you can see according to the business requirement, according to the requirement of the business, we can use different types of charts, and these are all self-service. So directly the business user can drag and drop according to his requirement. Now we can click on File, click Save As. So once you click Save As, so here you can save the document. Provide the description and click Save. So here you have an extension with .lums. So Lumira is completely self-service BI. It's completely self-service BI, and it is very, very easy to use. Now, if you see here, click Start, click All Programs, click on Microsoft 2013, click on Excel. Now, even HANA can directly connect to Excel. The normal Excel that we use, HANA can directly connect to the normal Excel. Business users would love to work on Excel. In order to connect to Excel, in order to connect to the Excel, click Data, click from Other Sources, click from Data Connection Wizard, from Data Connection Wizard. So here we have an option called Other/Advanced. Select Other/Advanced, click Next. Once we click Next, so here you should be able to see a provider called SAP HANA MDX provider. Once I select this provider, click Next, provide the host name, SAP HAN, instance number 01, username is best, password is W capital, welcome 123, language is EN, language is EN, and click on test connection. 1 minute. Instance number is instance number is 00. It's not 01, it's 00. So once I click on test connection succeeded. Now what I'm trying to do, now this time directly I'm connecting Excel to SAP HANA system. Click OK and click OK. So once I click OK, so here we can see it is connecting to the packages. So what package I'm looking over here? I'm looking at the package S4HANA PKG_GG. So I'll go to the Excel, I'll search for S4HANA. So here I'm just trying to select the package. I'm trying to select just to select any of the view. So here I'll select one NLT view and click finish and click OK. So once I click OK, so here you can see on your right hand side, here we can see VV010, VV070, company code, material, Gregorian hierarchy, net revenue. Suppose I select the hierarchy, I select the Gregorian hierarchy. So here you can see for different years, I'll click on the company code. So for each year, now you're trying to display the company code, and I'll click on the net revenue. So once I click on net revenue, it's not able to open. 1 minute. So here you can see the company codes. Net revenues. Materials. So based on customer, for each customer, what materials, for each materials, what is the revenue. So here I'm trying to display what's the revenue based on each customer and material. Now this is also self-service. Directly the business users can connect to SAP HANA. Now when connecting to SAP HANA, when connecting Excel to SAP HANA, what is the connection it uses? It uses MDX, multi-dimensional expressions. An Excel can communicate to SAP HANA using an MDX. Web Intelligence can communicate to SAP HANA using a relational connection. Analysis for OLAP can communicate to SAP HANA using an OLAP connection. OLAP use MDX. Lumira connects to SAP HANA using a JDBC connection. So if you see, the source is same, but how we can consume data in different ways. So here we have Lumira, analysis for OLAP, Excel, Lumira, analysis for OLAP, Web Intelligence. Web Intelligence requires a universe. Web Intelligence requires a universe to connect to HANA S4HANA. Whereas analysis for OLAP requires an OLAP connection. Analysis for OLAP requires an OLAP connection. Excel requires a driver, and this driver is nothing but SAP HANA MDX provider. It's known as HANA MDX provider. Now, who provided this driver? Simba Technologies. It's known as SAP HANA MDX provider. Now, this driver is provided by Simba Technology. It's a third party which provides drivers. Lumira. Lumira can connect to an inbuilt JDBC connection. It can connect to an inbuilt JDBC connection. Web Intelligence to Universe and Universe to SAP HANA can communicate using SQL. Analysis for OLAP communicates using MDX. Excel to HANA S4HANA communicates using HANA MDX provider provided by Simba Technology. Lumira connects using JDBC. Now, SAP HANA S4HANA can also connect Design Studio. What is Design Studio? A Design Studio, participants can able to hear me? Hello, all the participants not able to hear me? Hello? All the participants able to hear me? Yeah, so a Design Studio can connect to SAP HANA. So where is this Design Studio? Where do you see this Design Studio? Click Start, click All Programs, click on Business Intelligence, and click on Design Studio, and click on Design Studio. Now I'm opening the Design Studio. So how will a Design Studio connect to SAP HANA S4HANA? Using an ODBC connection. It connects via ODBC, Open Database Connect. So these are all on the front end that can connect to the back end HANA S4HANA. Just 2 minutes, it is opening up. So just it is opening the Design Studio. So once it opens up the Design Studio, now click on Applications, click New. Once you click New, so here I can take a blank template, and if you would like to give a name, we can give a name. Select the blank template and click Create. So once I click Create, so here you can see Sales Analysis. Now, if I would like to connect to SAP HANA, how would I connect to SAP HANA? Here you can see data sources. Let us right click on data source, click on add data source, and what we need to do, click browse. So once you click browse, so here you see there are different systems, S4, B4. Now we can select any of the system, provide the client 001, username is best, password W capital welcome 123, language EN, and click OK. Then I'm just trying to check the SAP logon. It's 100. So let us provide the username and password and click OK. Now once I click OK, the connection is active. Now let us click browse. Once I click browse, so here we can see, so here you can see there are different packages. Now let us expand any of the packages. Here you can see there are different purchase order, employee staffing, open days, product details. So here we can see some custom objects. So let me select this custom object, click OK. So all the participants feel I'm fast today because I just got a message. Is it okay, participants? Or you want me to stop here and continue tomorrow? So just what I'm trying to do over here is, so from the design studio, DCM from the design studio, I'm just selecting this backend data model. Once I select the backend data model and click OK, now what I'm trying to do, now this is something called template. Now for this template, I'm providing data. Just I'm supplying data to this template. Once I click OK, now here you can see the data being supplied to the template. Data being supplied to the template. So shortly it will generate. Now what we'll do, we'll right click on this. Here we have something called edit initial view. Let us click on edit initial view. Once you click on edit initial view, let us, so here you can see attributes. So there is no data inside this, that's why it is not showing anything, because there is no data in this data source. So I need to add one more data source. Yes, I'm trying to add one more data source wherein I can have some data. Let me select this, click OK, click OK. Let us right click on this, click edit initial view. For this also I think there is no data here. Yes, I'm checking for if some data model has some data. one minute. I'm just trying to, let me add from an Excel file. Just I'm trying to add some data, but unfortunately I'm not finding any data over here. Let me take input as Excel. Let me take input as Excel. For now, I'll just take it input as Excel. Tomorrow again, I'll show you this. So click File, Save As, click Browse. I'm just trying to save the file, .csv file. I'm just trying to take it as CSV file. Click Save. Yes. I'll close the file. I'll right click on data source, click Add CSV, click on Desktop. Let me select the file. So once I select the file, let me right click on the file, click Edit Initial View. I think there's some error over here. So I'll show you this in tomorrow's session. I'll try to show you in tomorrow's session. I think there is some error coming in. So tomorrow I'll show you the design studio. So what I'm trying to show you in today's session, I started to show with SAP Lumira. Lumira is self-service BI. It can connect to HANA S4HANA using a JDBC connection that is already provided by SAP. SAP HANA S4HANA can also connect to native Excel. An Excel can communicate to HANA S4HANA using HANA MDX provider. And this HANA MDX provider is provided by Simba Technology. Now let me show you the assignments for participants. So if you go to the Dropbox, let us go to the Dropbox. Double click on Common Materials. So double click on Assignments. So here you have UI integration with HANA S4. And here you see integrating HANA with Excel. Integrating HANA with Lumira. So let us double click on integrating HANA with Excel. The same, we need to go to data and then select from data connection wizard, other/advanced, select SAP HANA MDX provider, provide the details, and then select the required data model. Once we select the required data model, select the package, select the data models under the package, and finally click on data preview, click on raw data. So this is the data that we see. Now, once we go to the Excel, so in Excel, you can select the required columns according to your requirement of data. Now, coming to SAP Lumira, double click on SAP Lumira. So how HANA can be integrated with Lumira? Once you open Lumira, click on New. Once you click on New, connect to SAP HANA. Click Next. Once you click Next, click Connect. Select the data source. Drag and drop the required columns. Once you drag and drop the required columns, so here you can see net revenue, sales deductions. So here you can see the output. So apart from this assignment, so here I was also trying to show you integrating HANA with Design Studio. Double click on the Design Studio. Once we double click on Design Studio, so what I'm trying to do, just I'm trying to select a template, add data source. Just we need to select a data source. So once we select a data source, we need to select a data source, click OK. Once you click OK, so here you'd be seeing something like this. So you can see the measures. For us, the data is not shown. Now we need to drag and drop the attributes. Once we drag and drop the attributes, so here are the measures. And once we click OK, now this display will be generated. This display will be generated in here. We need to assign a data source. So we need to assign data source. We are creating a custom application. You see here we have a table, here we have a chart. Here we're selecting the dimension, custom application we're creating. We're creating the custom apps. Now once you click OK, and finally here you can see even you can send to the QR code. Once you send to the QR code, execute locally, and finally you can see the generated application. You can see the generated application over here. So this again I'll show you in tomorrow's session in detail with regards to the Design Studio. Okay, all the participants. Thank you all the participants to attend today's session.